What's going on, guys? Today we're going to go ahead and open up a box of Score 2016. I picked this up online with some other stuff, and I've heard from a lot of people that Score isn't really the best. However, I like it. I'm not sure what the cards look like. I remember Score being pretty cool. Pretty decent inserts, good color, all that kind of stuff. I haven't opened any Score yet since I got back into collecting, and I thought, why not? The box is super unattractive. It's just black and white, and it doesn't really tell you anything about what's inside at all. I think these are the fat packs in here, so we're going to go ahead, open her up, and see what this stuff looks like. Hopefully we can pull some interesting stuff and make it worth your guys' time. These are indeed the fat packs. Quite a few of them in here. Quite a few of them in here. It's like about 12 packs of 52 cards. I'm not sure what we're looking for in here. Well, I am sure we're looking for Ezekiel Elliott rookie cards and good stuff. So let's tear into this first one here and see what we pull. So the normal cards are kind of basic and actually kind of lame. I'm not really liking the border or the effects on them. I also don't like the fact that it looks like some of the cards are facing different directions. Wow, Brock Osweiler. He's not good. Some of these cards, the pictures are okay. The images, that is, the border and all that stuff is just, I think it's the white. It kind of washes out everything else on the card and makes it not as attractive. And like I said, the fact that I have to flip back and forth throughout the pack here is definitely not ideal. Not really sure what I'm expecting out of 2016 Fat Pack, but thought we'd open them up and kind of see what kind of stuff they have. Well, this is an insert, an Adrian Peterson franchise card. That's kind of interesting looking. A Mark Barron All-American card. A LaShawn McCoy franchise card. Jalen Ramsey draft pick. DeMarcus Ayers, Jeff Driscoll, Jeremy Cash, Kenzie Alexander, Darren Lee, Emmanuel Ogba. So nothing really all that great in that one. But I guess that's why you buy a whole bunch of them, because then you don't have to worry about getting nothing out of the first one. E.J. Manuel, remember him? We'll kind of speed through some of these. It's kind of fun opening up an older pack just because of the fact that you see cards for players that, like Percy Harvin, that aren't in the league anymore, and were supposed to be great, and then they just weren't. Failed experiments like Mike Wallace in Minnesota. I'm sure all my Viking fans wouldn't appreciate me saying that, but we'll skim through some of these other cards to get a look at some of the inserts here. Oh, that's kind of a cool look at Tom Brady, the GOAT. And Gerald McCoy. Personally a fan of the Buccaneers, obviously, so it's always nice when I get a chance to pull one of those. Not that any of them have any real value, but Tyler Ervin's scorecard. Scorecards, I've seen these before, and I've always wondered what that does. When I was collecting before, they used to have cards like that inserted, and it would mean it's 2 times the actual value of the card, or 3 times the actual value of the card, or 10 times the actual value of the card. I would assume the actual value of this card is probably nothing, so 2 times nothing is still nothing. Marcus Mariota Signal Caller card. That's kind of cool. No-fly zone Richard Sherman. He's actually in a no-fly zone right now because he's about to be cut, I believe. Patrick Peterson All-American. That's kind of neat. Austin Johnson, Sean Robinson, Taylor Decker, Jeremy Tunsil, Nate Sudfield, and Jalen Marshall. So again, a bunch of rookies, some random inserts, but really nothing of interest. Pulled out of these yet. So we'll keep ripping and see if we don't find something of interest. It seems like they're not putting any of the inserts in the middle, which is kind of ironic because they're called inserts, and for whatever reason they're all just in the back of these packs. We'll skim through these. If there's any players that you personally collect and would be interested in having the regular card for, let me know. I don't keep most of these. I basically collect rookies and then some of the inserts. Hey, Nick Foles, he just won a Super Bowl. So we'll flip here to the back of them and kind of see what we come up with here. Richard Sherman sidelines. Ironic. Steve Smith Jr. toe line. No fly zone Mike Adams. Des Bryant. Let's see. Champion or chain reaction? Chain reaction? Yeah, again, with all the stuff kind of going on the side of this one, they foil stamp the name of it here on the side, and it can't read most of it. Malcolm Mitchell, Von Bell, Vernon Hargraves, third. He's a buck. Reggie Ragland, Shaq Lawson. He's had a pretty okay career so far, and Jaron Reed. And more of these things that I never know what to do with because they seem to put them in every pack. And, yeah, kind of a waste of paper. Another thing that I've noticed about the boxes that I bought are this one is just a white box, and it doesn't really say anything on it about being retail or hobby. The link that I bought it off of, I think, said it was hobby, but given the types of cards that I'm getting out of it, it really can't be hobby. So unless this is just how sad Score has become. Speaking of how sad they've become, what about Adrian Peterson? He was great in Minnesota and fell off as soon as he left. Couldn't make it work in New Orleans or in Arizona. Kyle Rudolph. Doug Martin. He's next up on the chopping block for us, I think. He's been a dumpster fire since he signed his contract. So like I said, we're going to skim to the back here and see if we can't find some good stuff. Hey, Jameis Winston. We like that. Second year card though, so not as much. So we got a franchise card of Aaron Rodgers. They're not numbered or anything like that, so that's not a great. Franchise card of LaShawn McCoy. Franchise card of Chris Ivory. I can't imagine him ever being anyone's franchise since he left New Orleans, but okay. Sidelines Tom Brady. Andrew Billings. Kyrus Garrett. Leonard Floyd. Shaquille Colon. Tajay Sharp. He's been okay. And Carew. You know, I really don't like the rookie cards with them still in their college jerseys either. That's not something I really care for. Kind of wish I had known that before I bought a box of it, but you know, that's the kind of risk I guess you run when you're trying to pick up packs and can't really find a resource out there to tell you what the cards look like. If any of you guys have any experience with Score and know kind of what I should be looking for as far as the better inserts, let me know. So far, we've ripped through almost half of a box and really haven't seen anything all that interesting. So it's always good to know. Oh, and then we pull an autograph card. Austin Johnson. That's kind of cool. Not enough to actually make the box worth it, but it's, you know, something at least. Set that over there. Derek Carr signal caller. I always thought it looks like he's wearing mascara. Maybe he does. Toe the line, Travis Benjamin. Reflections, Rob Gronkowski, Jason Witten. They are not reflections. They are completely different types of players. One of them uses strength and one of them uses body position. Cam Chancellor. Hey, Michael Thomas rookie card. That's kind of nice. Aaron Green, Derrick Henry rookie card. So this is the type of pack I've been looking for. Michael Thomas, Derrick Henry, Carson Wentz. Again, in their college jerseys. I don't really care for that. Caleb Jobs, Zach Sanchez. So there's 3 rookie cards I'd probably hold on to. Probably wouldn't do anything fancy with them, but just hold on to them. Fast forwarding to the end of the packs here in the interest of time. So Reflections, Jimmy Graham, Antonio Gates. No Fly Zone, Richard Sherman. And this No Fly Zone looks different than all those other ones did. So I don't know if this one is more special or if it just happens to look different. Either way, I can't imagine that they're worth that much either way. Signal caller, Joe Flacco. All-American, Amari Cooper. Kendall Fuller, Jalen Smith. Daniel Braveman. Jordan Williams, Sterling Shepard. Laquan Treadwell. Talk about someone who was billed very highly and didn't deliver. I feel like if I would have gotten this his rookie year before he played a game, I would have been excited, but this one card, I mean, he only had, what, 6 catches, 7 catches his first year as a Viking. Pretty sad. So again, fast forwarding to the back of the pack. Chain reaction, Des Bryant. Red. Sedlines, Carson Palmer. Where he spends most of his time because he seems to always be hurt. Franchise, Tom Brady. Chain reaction, Cam Newton. Jonathan Williams rookie card. Ezekiel Elliott rookie card. Well, that's one that I was looking for. I really like to just pull the normal set rookie cards, collect a bunch of those for the bigger names and the players that I think are going to be better in the future. I think they call that prospecting, but I don't sell them or anything like that. Wendell Smallwood, he had a pretty good run this year for the Eagles. Redmond and Eli Apple. You know, Eli Apple I was really hoping would have went to Tampa when he was in the draft, but I'm pretty okay with the fact that he didn't. So again, fast forwarding to the back, because that's where all the inserts seem to be. Mike Adams, no fly zone. Matt Ryan, signal caller. Melvin Gordon, All-American. Hunter Henry, rookie card. Now he's a guy that should have a really good future. He seems to kind of be a do-everything tight end and very unselfish. I don't think that transfers to him being more valuable, but you never know. Not a lot out of these packs, it doesn't seem. In the box, we got one autograph card for a guy who's probably not that valuable, and a bunch of other cards that will probably end up in a drawer or something like that, unless someone out there wants them. Mark Barron Stopper. It's kind of a cool looking card, but again, the green on the dark blue doesn't really let you see much, and there's no serial number or limited edition or any of that kind of stuff, so it can't be worth too much. Chain Reaction Eric Decker. Sack Attack Chandler Jones. Toe the Line Antonio Brown. Tevin Boykin. Connor Cook. Josh Ferguson. Kenneth Marshall. Jarrell Adams. Kenny Lawler. You know, the nice thing is when you're looking back a couple of years on a set like this, you kind of know which rookie cards are worth anything, or which rookies have done enough to actually warrant holding on to their cards. It's not that common that, you know, that you're going to have too many people really breaking out in their third or fourth year. That used to be the thing with wide receivers, but that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. They seem to break out right away or really not at all. Matt Jones, who he would have been a nice card to get back when this came out, but he's not really all that good anymore. Franchise Calvin Johnson. Reflections Devontae Freeman. Ryan Tannehill franchise. Peyton Manning sidelines. Aaron Burbridge. Demarcus Robinson. Will Fuller. You know, Will Fuller is one of those guys that I really like. He hasn't had the greatest of careers, but I think he could be a pretty good player soon here. DJ Foster. Kenneth Dixon. He's another guy, if he could just stay healthy, it'd be nice to see what he can actually do on the field here. And Kevin Hogan. 2 packs left. I didn't think that this video would turn into a marathon. So like I said, we're kind of jumping to the back of the packs here just to try and speed things up. We got a white piece of cardboard. Those are always fun. I know the first one of these that I pulled out of a pack, I instantly thought that they were meant to give me a patch card and got upset when I saw it, and then realized that they just put it in there now to mess with people so they don't sort through the packs. Stoppers, TJ McDonald. Corey Coleman rookie card. And that's kind of nice. That actually looks pretty good, even though, again, he's in his college jersey. That's a pretty nice looking card. Corey Coleman's another one of those guys. If he could stay healthy, it'd be nice to see what he could do over the course of a full season. Marcus Mariota reflections with Russell Wilson. All-Americans, Marcus Mariota. Jared Goff rookie card. That's another one that I was kind of hoping to pull out of here. Tyler Ervin. Austin Hooper. Nick Vannett. Byron Marshall. And Braylon Addison. Last pack. Hopefully we can get something good out of it. I don't think the cost of this was too much, so even if I do just pull the one autograph card, that's not that big of a deal, I guess. I had heard of, or I guess I should say I had expected to get a little bit more than that out of it, but maybe not. Andrew Luck sidelines. Richard Sherman franchise. Carson Palmer signal caller. Paxton Lynch draft rookie card. That's kind of cool looking again. Braxton Miller, Tyler Boyd, Jay Lee, Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake had a pretty good run last year towards the end of the year. Maybe he'll get the ability to start for them and see what he can do in Miami and string together a season like those last 8 games he had last year. Cody Kessler, and Paxton Lynch. So there you have it. Score 2016. We got an autographed card out of the box that we bought of Austin Johnson. It's a rookie card. I'll probably hang on to it just because it's an autographed rookie card. It's also, I don't know if you can see, but it's a sticker stuck right on the card. I didn't notice that right away. That's kind of a big letdown, actually, because, I mean, that's just more to care for as far as the card goes. If that comes off, it's worth even less than what it's worth now. And there's nothing on the back kind of showing that it should be there in the first place. So I suppose if people wanted to, they could just slap a sticker on any of these things with an autograph on it. I mean, there's a little bit of a holograph to it, but there's no watermark or anything like that. 2016 Score Football. There you have it in a nutshell. Let me know if there's anything I missed. Maybe there's a certain card or something that I completely overlooked. Maybe there's some cards in here that you want that I can send to you. Hit me up, comment below. Talk to you guys later. Bye.